Okay, we talked about last was the 70 weeks of Daniel and how the 70 weeks of Daniel fit into your 2,000 year timeline. In order to count backwards, you got to go back 7,000 years. So we know we already counted Abraham and Noah, which gave us 2,000, right? Then we know from Abraham to Christ, he called it 14 generations. Or no, from Abraham to David was 14 generations. The tax collector told us that. Anybody, if you know about the Bible, you know who the tax collector is. That I'm talking about. Trying to keep this in 5 minutes, but I'm trying to give you enough information for you can put a picture together. Okay. So, we see that the 14th generation is equal unto the time of the ending of the 70 weeks of Daniel. And if that is correct, then when was the plotted of the AD 69? AD 69 is the time that we call the destruction of Jerusalem. AD 70 according to the calendar that Daniel said was coming. So their reconciliation with dates and times, you gotta throw it away. Know the space, know the time, but throw it away. Because what we need to do is align ourselves up with the correct sequence of evenings and mornings to the first day of the first month. Then go forward each day of your life. But you want to be able to look back. This is why we're looking back. Because he said the beast that was redeemed could see within, behind, and forward. So it's a redeemable quality. Now, what you need to understand with the ending of the 70 weeks is to know when the 70 weeks begun. And the 70 weeks begin with a book in the Bible called Nehemiah and Ezra, and a book called Chronicles, 2nd Chronicles. Because it says, from the going forth of the commandment to restore and build Jerusalem, see, Cyrus gave that commandment. Isaiah the prophet, one of them books I tore apart, carried by itself, Isaiah called King Cyrus by name. I ain't going to tell you how many years because you wouldn't even believe me. Before the man was even born. Because Isaiah the prophet lived in the time of Hezekiah the king. And if you know anything about the chronology of the stories, you will know that Isaiah lived in the time of the kingdom of Assyria. This king was coming after Hezekiah and Isaiah in Jerusalem. He already got Samaria. He already wrecked Dana's children. Yep. Because Dana's children was in it down that way. Dana's children was jacked up. They were Samaritans. They did wrong. But anyway, that's another study. So, and they went to the Cape. That king, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm going to get it. That king sent them boys to South Africa, Cape. That's why it was so easy for the slavers to send them people to America, because they was transplanted by that king, that great Assyrian king. And The people that, oh, my 5 minutes is up. When them people with that he transported over there into that nation that was the children of Danas and the rest of the 10 tribes, he sent lions to kill their kids. Yep. Yep. And they said because they didn't know the God of the land. So you better know the God of the land, you're going to take somebody's place. In the land of God. Another thing while I'm thinking about it, before my minutes run completely out here, is that the 15th day of the first month is always a day that's followed by the day that something died. Something died that day every day in remembrance of what died the first day that this whole killing business, because God slew a beast, but Adam shed the blood when our mother broke her henna by him. Yeah. Time up. Do some work.